A narcissist will always think that they are entitled to defining you, especially when you are a kind, sensitive empath, highly sensitive person, Earth Angel, Starseed, a God's chosen one, because they are sent from the devil. They really believe in their own bullshit, that they are entitled to defining who you are and what your worth is and what your value is, who you are as a person, and what your boundaries and opinions should be like. Because, you know, if you don't agree with them and do what they tell you to do, they will be attacking you because they don't like you being your authentic self. They want you to be their slave. They just want you to give them what they want out of you. And that is just how it is, because they are an immature little child who needs a mother or a father, who should have been taught to have respect towards other people and to honor normal healthy boundaries. So they don't have those understandings or skills or abilities. They are not a mature, smart adult, and they never likely will be, because they are so freaking toxic and immature. So it is important to be aware when you're dealing with a person like that, because you don't want to be absorbing their negative toxic energies, and you don't need to be dealing with that. It is unhealthy, it's not acceptable, it's disrespectful treatment. All they want to do is dictate how you should act and feel, and they really want to undermine your intelligence and your skills, your abilities, you as a person, as a being. They don't like you shining your light. All they want is to benefit from you, because they see that you are a strong, wise person who has a lot to give. So they want those things because they are lacking those things themselves, and they don't have their identity in place or anything. Their behavior is really crazy. If you really observe a narcissistic person's behavior, you will see it clearly how twisted it really is, how immature and ridiculous it really is. And it is the devil and the demons showing their face to you when they lash out on you, when they attack you, when they project their pain on you. They are showing you that this is who I am, this is what I am, on a platter. And they don't even realize it themselves, that they are even doing it. They still think that you're going to be accepting their abuse, because they see how kind and sensitive you are. So it seems like they are trusting that you are so kind that you're just going to be putting up with their bullshit treatments, their disrespect, their manipulation. They think that they are just succeeding with it. They don't understand how smart you are as a sensitive, kind empath, highly sensitive person, a God's chosen child, Earth Angel Starseed. They really undermine you and your wisdom, your gifts, your talents, your abilities, your skills, whatever you are and whatever you know. They don't want to believe in those things, ultimately. They just want all the power and control. They want to dictate you and your life. And they want to seem smarter than you are. So this is why they put you down, because they want to feel superior. They want to feel like they are a better person than you. And this is so twisted, because especially with a covert narcissist, first they fake that they are so kind, then they attack you. If it comes down to that you're not pleasing them, they attack you. then they shut down likely. But before that, they are saying things like, oh, I left you. Oh, I don't want your services anymore. I'm not interested in your services anymore. I don't want anything from you. But you had already, in your mind and physically, energetically, in every way, you had already given up on them and decided to cut off the energetic cords and, you know, the whole situation. You have already cut off the whole situation and likely even set your healthy boundaries with them and told them that this is not okay, what's happening, how they are treating you. But because they want all the power and control, they just continue and tell you things like, oh, I don't want this anymore. Like they are the one to decide. But this is of course not the truth, because the truth is that you decided, because you are the smart, stable, peaceful adult, not them. You are in charge and aware of yourself, of your life, and you had already cut them off. But no, because they want the power, they just want to continue. And yes, it is very toxic. It's a toxic cycle. And likely you have to take some action to cut them off, because these kind of people, they are so crazy that they might be bombing you with messages or emails or calls. So you might even have to block them off and draw your boundaries in a more strict manner. But yes, it is very immature behavior and very, very unhealthy, very toxic, very low vibrational. They are such sad creatures. And it's not your job to heal or fix them or face their issues for them. They have to face their own issues. They have to, if they want to heal and evolve and change, they would have to really look in the mirror and want to change and stop doing that to other people. Stop disrespecting other people, thinking that they are entitled to act that way. No, we all have our own personal power, our own brains and hearts and lives, and no, it's not acceptable that somebody is telling you what you should think or do or how you should be and act and what your skills are and what they are not and what you can do and what you cannot do and how you should feel and you know, all of those things. No, that is just too much. It is just so toxic and abusive, and basically a person like that wants to steal your autonomy. It's like they want to steal your brain and your soul and everything about you, because they cannot stand you being yourself, because again, they are sent by the devil to destroy you, because you are a chosen one. And this is how it is, and we have to be aware.